What's going on, guys? John here for the United People's TV with the Manchester United starting 11 match prediction for the upcoming match versus Manchester City in the Manchester Derby. And this is a must-win match. Absolutely must win in every single match from here on out. We need to make sure we win. I don't care if it's the FA Cup. For me right now, the highest priority is making it into the top 4 Champions League qualification. So we need to make sure we take all the points possible from here on out. I believe there are about 8 or 9 games left. We need to make sure we win those at all costs. So without further ado, let's go straight to discussing the starting 11 here. I have David De Gea in goal. No questions asked there. He had a fantastic performance once again from Liverpool, and he just shows us his class. And it almost seems as if it feels the general consensus around the fan base is that we just don't deserve David De Gea. That's how good he's been for us this season. Many a times, not only this season, but in the past few seasons, he's saved us on so many occasions. And obviously, that's a goalkeeper's job, and that's his task and responsibility, but it just seems as if he's just saving so many points for Louis van Gaal and for any other past few seasons. And yeah, damn, that performance against Liverpool, we probably could have, would have conceded 3 or few more goals had it not been for David De Gea's world-class saves. So David De Gea, there are no questions asked. Back four, I have Marcus Rojo, Daily Blind, Chris Smalling, and Guillermo Varela. There might be a surprise omission from Louis van Gaal to probably sub out Guillermo Varela for somebody like Matteo Darmian or Antonio Valencia, considering the fact that it was Guillermo Varela's mistake and error that cost us that first goal against Liverpool. It wasn't the greatest of performances in terms of that one-on-one situation where Guillermo Varela had with Coutinho, but at the same time, he is a young, inexperienced player. When he was going forward, he was really pressing hard. His battle was great. But at the same time, he needed to have been able to control the amount of output he gives going forward as well as coming back. And I thought towards the end of that first half, his legs seemed to have been a bit more jagged. Hence the reason why Coutinho was so easy to beat him, and unfortunately going one-on-one with David De Gea and chipping that ball over him. But anyways, for me, Guillermo Varela, it might change here. I have Morgan Schneiderlin in that single holding midfield role. On paper, you'd line up in that 4-2-3-1 formation with Louis van Gaal, opting for Morgan Schneiderlin and maybe Bastian Schweinsteiger. Hopefully, we start the Schmidtfield. But for me, I'd like to operate more so in a 4-3-3 formation with Schneiderlin in a single holding midfield role with Bastian Schweinsteiger advancing through the flanks a little bit higher. I'd like to have him a bit more forward in the sense that because he lacks the feet, he doesn't have the legs anymore in him to be able to run box to box as that industrious box to box midfielder, but he still has what it takes to be creative as well as composure, and I feel like that's what his game is turned out to now, considering the fact that his legs aren't there anymore. More of that composed, decisive decision-making skills, and I think that's why we need to have Bastian Schweinsteiger advance through the thirds a bit higher than Morgan Schneiderlin, with Juan Mata in the number 10 role, Memphis and Rashford on the flanks. Memphis needs to return to this starting 11. I feel like we need to have him continuously play these games, get him involved in the squad as much as possible, give him the opportunity that he deserves, and with Martial up top, hopefully we have our flanks really press high, show aggression against the Manchester City side that's lacking Vincent Kompany. Vincent Kompany is the leader of their squad. Nicolas Otamendi might come back, but the fact of the matter is, without Kompany, they really lack that leadership skills. With Kompany, they only concede about 1 goal every 150 something minutes. Without Kompany, they only concede a goal about 1 in every 70 somewhat minutes, which is a ridiculous record considering the fact that Kompany has been injured many a times this season. So we need to make sure, with the absence of Kompany, distort their backline, press the backline, have our wingers, have our forwards really show the pressing. Clichy, Zabaleta, they really will be pressing. That's what we need to do, and that's what we need to do in order to win in any sort of occasion. We're Manchester United. We need to show press and aggression in the forward mentality. But anyways, make sure you guys get your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts are in the match. Make sure you guys subscribe to the United People TV if you guys haven't. Come check me out on my channel at Global Reds TV. And thank you guys for watching once again, and I'll see you guys next time.